Hi there, Lloyd Machedo speaking to you from lloydmachedo.com. Who's Lloyd Machedo and Think Personal Branding? The date is 7th August 2018. Time right now is 8:53 in the morning. Now, for those of you who are based in Dubai, UAE, would know that the UAE has offered amnesty, that is to the illegal residents of Dubai, UAE. Okay, now what exactly is an amnesty? Amnesty is an official pardon for people who have been convicted of political offenses. Now, in this case, where the political offense is staying in the country without legal papers. Okay, so a couple of questions people have been asking me, what do I think about it? And the other question. So I'll just give you whatever I do know. Okay, so the duration of the amnesty is from August 1st to October 31st. Who is eligible? It is people who have been staying illegally in the country only. Okay, so don't think that you can be part of some illegal illegal group that you can approach for amnesty. Then what are the two options? The two options that you have is, one is you can go back to your country without having to face jail term or pay a fine, or you can regularize your status by getting a new sponsor. What about people who have illegally entered the country? Well, you would exit the country. You are not going to be kept in the country. And will there be a permanent ban? Apparently, there will not be a ban. You can re-enter the country on valid visa. What kind of violations will not fall under this is if you have been blacklisted or you have a legal case against you. What about those absconding? Those absconding, immigration authorities will remove an absconding report, and you can once again exit the country, complete your ban, and come back. Can applicants who modify their status apply for jobs? Yes, you can apply for jobs once after you make it legal. How long can those who modify their resident status look for jobs? Well, people looking for jobs can obtain a 6 months temporary visa to look for employment. What about residents? How can residents apply for amnesty? Illegal residents wishing to exit the country can approach the immigration department. Okay. And now the question is, what are the documents that you need? You need an original passport or emergency certificate. You also need to submit an airline ticket, that is a confirmed airline ticket. What about the fee? A fee of, apparently the fee is 220 dirhams for the exit payment. What about modifying the resident status? That's 500 dirhams. Can residents without passport also apply for amnesty? Yes, they are offering you that benefit. What is the time period? It seems individuals have to exit within 10 days of getting the exit pass, so you cannot stay in forever. Another few more questions are, how can those who cannot come to the immigration apply for amnesty? Immigration will issue exit permits on medical reports or letters from the embassy or consulate. And a total of 9 centers have been there all across the UAE. Okay. Where are these centers located? Alain, Shamama, Al-Gharib, Garbia. I hope I got that name. Where can people submit their documents? In Dubai, Al-Awir Immigration Center. What are the locations? Are the Emirates? I think you'll have to check with the immigration offices. What are the timings? 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. And what are the benefits amnesty will bring for people from war-torn countries like Syria and Yemen? You'll be granted a 1-year residence visa without restrictions attached. Okay. So now the question comes as to why. Why is it that UAE is offering amnesty? The big question. Okay. When I worked with my mentor, my business mentor for many, many years, and the amnesty was given before, I asked him, what was the benefit? What is the benefit that a country would give amnesty? The reason why a country gives amnesty is because obviously they want people who are illegal in the country to be given the option of regularizing themselves, making themselves legal. For those who cannot afford, can leave the country, and so a sense of normalcy can come into the country. And it's always good that everything should be legal. However, what is the underlying reason is the big question. The underlying reason is that when you have people who are illegal in the country, they will work illegally. They will earn money without being legal. Okay? So the country doesn't benefit in any way. The people will benefit. The employers who employ such people will benefit. Okay? Because if, suppose, let's say, you're paying you're paying a cleaner, say, 2,000 dirhams a month for cleaning your house. Okay? But he turns out to be an illegal guy. So you can tell him, I'll pay you maybe 1,000, maybe 800. This is what I was doing when I was in Dubai. There was this Bangladeshi guy who was illegal in the country. He didn't have a visa because his employer cheated him. So he used to work for cheap, and it was very easy. If I had to get a guy who was legal, obviously I had to pay a lot more money. So that's number one. And obviously he was making money through illegal means and through some other means. Okay. So it doesn't benefit the country at all. However, when this is regularized, the country benefits. Number one is with getting a sponsor, charging fees, having their deposits. Remember, even a deposit per person is a sizable amount. And if you are talking on a large scale of, let's say, 100,000 illegal residents or 200,000, multiply that into the fees which are being charged, the deposit which is being given. So if you add 100,000 people, you add another you add another three zeros after 100,000. That itself, I think, would be 100 million. So that money comes in to the country legally. Now, that is good. That is actually very good for the country because the country deserves to get this kind of money. Now, with regards to that news that, they forgave people of, 21 million or 5 million or 10 million because they were staying in the country right from childhood. My logical answer there is, if the guy is staying illegally, doesn't have any money at all, is poor, from where is he going to cough up 21 million or 16 million? Obviously, the common sense approach is forgive the guy because you're talking of a person who doesn't have money to even eat food, let alone pay 21 million. So it doesn't make any sense there. So personally, I think this is a good thing for the country. I think it's a good thing for the people. It's good for everyone because everything should be made legal, everything should be regularized, and everything should have a proper channel. So I'm all for the amnesty. I totally respect what the UAE government is doing for its people and for the illegal citizens. However, keep in mind that it's not only for the benefit of mankind, it's for regularizing the legality of the system and also for the country to make money. Because at the end of the day, when you make it legal, that is more revenue comes in, more money comes in. The only drawback to this, is it's going to shoot up expenses for business houses. It's going to create a vacuum of having workers. There's going to be a bigger demand for, let's say, manpower, because of which companies will have to spend more money, and it will impact businesses as such. They would really have to, put in more money, which in turn I think is going to affect these businesses because now they're going to find it more difficult to survive, sustain, and have their expansive plans. So there is the good side, there is the bad side, but overall, it's good for the country, it's good for the people. but it's bad for the business houses, especially those who could take advantage of having many employees at a cheaper price. So that's my opinion. Let me know what you think. Like the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't like it, thumbs down. Want my professional service, please go to thinkpersonalbranding.com. Otherwise, this is me, Lloyd Machedo, saying goodbye for now. Take care.